Hi, Lee Phillips here. I want to talk to you about the government. I'm here from the government. I'm here to help you. No, not really. I'm a lawyer. That's even worse than the government. You need to register with the government on the internet. It's just what you got to do now. You need to have an ID.me. ME is the domain name. ID.me, ID and me, or a login, the word login.gov. This is the way you access government records now. Login.gov is run by the government. ID.me is run by a private company. And I don't know whether you trust the private company to keep your data or the government to keep your data more secure. I don't know. But you need to log in or register with at least one of these. Which one? 6 1 half dozen of another, boys. I don't know. ID and me tends to cater to the IRS a little more, or the IRS caters to it a little more, maybe I should say. Although reports are the IRS is trying to equalize them out. Social Security, you're going to have to get one of these accounts, either one, in order to access your Social Security records, check on your benefits, all of that, Medicare, all of that sort of, any government program basically. The IRS is one that you particularly need to use, and I use ID and me, ID.me. I'll give you that. I've used it for a number of years. It allows you to see the IRS records on you and a bunch of stuff. So it gives you an advantage, kind of, when you're working with the IRS. But you're just going to have to do this, and this is something that you do for security. If you're overseas, they say ID.me is better. If you want to do facial recognition, Login.gov doesn't do facial recognition. ID.me does do the facial recognition. You have to give them a selfie and stuff. And you have to feed a lot of information in to these guys because they're accessing all your government records. And so it's in a way scary to give this information up to a third party or give this information up to the government. Yeah, it's already out there. The government already has it. But you're tying it up into a nice, neat little package for an identity theft guy. Hopefully these sites never get hacked, but geez Louise, in today's society, who knows what's going to happen. However, I gotta say, this is just the way you have to deal with the government now. You're going to have to register with the IRS to get your refunds. You're going to have to do all of this stuff. They put a deadline in place a number of years ago, or a year or so ago, with the IRS that said, we ain't doing nothing with you with checks, paper. And they backed off on that a little bit, but you had to register with ID.me or Login.gov so that you could get your refund check from the government. So it's going that way, guys. Go do it. Just do it now. Get it over with. And I can't tell you which one to choose. Actually, you can do both of them. But then your information's in two places. But shoot, privacy's a myth today anyway. We can tell you what underwear you're wearing. So if you think you're private, you got another thing coming. And it's just what you got to do, guys. Go do it. ID.me or login, Login.gov. One of those two. You got to register. Do it now.